All right, we're live. They'll probably see this like 30 seconds from now. What I'm probably gonna do is mute it on this page, on the comments page.
All right, we're live.
Okay.
They'll probably see this like 30 seconds from now. What I'm probably gonna do is mute it on this page.
There we go. I gotta mute this one too. Alrighty. So what's up, you guys? Everybody so far? We're just waiting for a few more people to get on, you know, because the link was just sent out recently. All right, our views are getting up there now. They're starting to go up. See a bunch of comments.
Yeah, I'll probably get on there and check out the comments.
Yeah, definitely. There's a lot of people here waiting to watch and everything. The viewers are starting to go up. We'll probably, hey guys, so we're probably gonna start in the next like 5 minutes, 8:05. We'll go ahead and get started. We're just gonna give everybody a chance to get started, you know, to get viewing because, you know, whatever reason. And then we'll go ahead and get started. What's up, Javier?
Oh no, I just pushed play on the video on accident, but I'm just reading the comments.
Yeah, same here.
So also for everyone that's commenting here down below, we can see them, just so you guys know. We're able to see them here live. So we have a lot of people here excited. So as long as this goes good, guys, we will be planning to do this more often. You know, we have to make sure that the team is excited for it first. And if you guys show that you are, then we have no problem with doing it consistently.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely, you know, our plan is to give you guys the best value as possible. You know, a couple years ago, we actually used to do this every single Sunday, but on a phone call, you know. So this, we're hoping it has a more like personal aspect and very, it's more effective, you know, because we could share a screen and everything. You know, eventually we'll start answering questions, but really what we want you guys to do is get a pen and paper, because you know you're gonna have to start taking notes. I don't care if you've been in MCA for years or if you're just starting, you already make money, or you're trying to get your first sale. You know, it's important that you guys take notes, you know, because if we would have had this starting, you know, we'd probably be even on a better level than we are now. But yeah, guys, 2 more minutes and we're gonna go ahead and get started. In the meantime, I'm just gonna go ahead and get a little organized because I got windows open all over the place.
So we just had a comment saying, I hope this really helps me, motivated for success and excited to achieve. You know, as long as you apply what we're about to teach you, you'll be able to see better results than you were able to see yesterday. You know, and that's always the goal, is to grow in baby steps, because nothing is going to happen overnight, you know, but as long as you apply what we'll be teaching and you focus on the end goal, you grow in steps. You know, you'll see better results every single day.
Yeah, I definitely agree. Hold on, let me take it off. I had it to where basically it was only showing my face. My bad. But yeah, definitely, bro. I completely agree with you. Still looking to make my first sale after I show the link. They seem to run every time. Okay, we'll definitely cover that. And yeah, guys, 1 more minute and we'll go ahead and get started. I hope you guys are ready for this. I'm probably gonna, I should put on a hat. Nah. See, you guys see the shirt, 6-figure shirt. Had to represent. Let's see.
Yep.
Yeah, definitely. I love this shirt. I actually ordered like a whole bunch, bro. I just wear them.
Yeah, I have a few. It just wasn't my luggage, so.
Yeah, for real. I love the shirts though, high quality.
They're great.
Yeah, some people like, I was at the mall and they're like, yo, where can I get that shirt? No, it's like members only. No, I'm just kidding. I didn't say that. I told them where they could get it. Oh, it looks like it is 8:05. All right, guys. So first off, I just wanted to say, you know, happy Memorial Day. Welcome to the broadcast. My name's CJ. And you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, so my name is Javier Medina. So real quick though, is my screen showing when I talk or no?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, just saw. All right, yeah, we good. So yeah, my name is Javier Medina, guys, and I hope that everything that we teach today, you're able to apply and you're able to see, even if it's only a little bit more results than you were seeing today. That's always the end goal, is to be able to grow, to be able to grow daily.
Yeah, definitely, bro. What we're gonna do today, guys, we're basically going to give you a game plan, okay? Starting whether you're starting from day one or if you've been in MCA, you haven't seen any success yet, what you can do now to start getting better, okay? So MCA is broken down into like a few different things. First you want to understand like how it works and everything, like, and that's covered in the training. But most importantly, there's two factors, okay? There's getting leads and then there's closing those leads, okay? Like, so if you have your pen and paper in hand right now, there's two factors. I'm gonna write it down. And please excuse my handwriting, but there are two factors. It's probably shown backwards, but if you're taking notes, you definitely want to write this down starting now. Two factors, there's getting leads and then there's closing leads. And I know that sounds super simple, and that's the point, because a lot of people like to complicate MCA and make it seem like it's hard. And yeah, it might seem hard, especially if you're not used to like this kind of work, but it's actually really easy. And the more simple you keep it, the more you're gonna excel in MCA. So first things first, I want to cover what we call image. And Javier, if you ever feel like I'm over talking, feel free to jump in, bro. But okay, guys. So image, I want you to write that down. The word image. Now, I know we covered this in the training pretty extensively, but there's a reason, because image is the single most important factor. Because if you have a bad image but you're working super hard, you're basically doing double work. Because if you made your image good, you could do less and still have high results. What I mean by image is like your appearance. We specialize in making money on Facebook, okay? Like, as far as our training and everything, we specialize in teaching you how to make money on Facebook, like, or other social media. So that's where image is really important. Image is your credibility, whether people take you seriously or not. And that doesn't mean you have to make your profile picture a picture of you holding money, because that is not credibility. People are going to see that, they're going to think that you're scamming. For your profile picture, you want to do you dressed up nice, looking classy. That doesn't mean you have to wear a suit. That doesn't mean that you have to be next to a car, which always works. That's always a step up. But if you're just beginning, you don't have any money, you don't have any proof, what you need to do for your profile picture, that's the first thing that people see when they see you making posts, right? You need to, have a nice, classy looking outfit. For me, I took a picture wearing an old suit, like it was like a dress shirt and everything, with my girlfriend. I was holding her and she was wearing a dress, and then the setting around us looked like we were out somewhere. So it looks like I'm like someone who makes moves and lives pretty lavishly or whatever. Like, I basically made it to where I look like a businessman. I look like someone who is serious about his business, because I'm serious about my business, and I'm sure you guys are too. But this is more so for the people who might have a picture of you smoking, or you have a picture of your kids, which is cool and all. It's nice to have your kids. I know you love your kids and you want to take a picture of them and everything, but you got to understand that business is business, and you can't have both in the same hand, business and family. So you got to make a decision. Either you want to get more sales, or you want to keep posting about your family. And if that's really, like, if you really want to have social media to where you have it all about your family, then make another page and post about your family there. But as far as on Facebook and MCA and everything, you don't want to mix business with pleasure unless you're marketing that pleasure. And what I mean by that is, like, say you go out to the beach or you go do something fun, you want to market that. You know, you want to take a picture of that to show that you're making moves. You don't always have to talk about MCA in every single post, but you know, people join people. You know, they don't join MCA because of MCA's benefits or something. As messed up as that sounds, they join MCA for who you are. You know, if you joined one of me or Javier in MCA, you probably joined it because you see how we're living and you want to live like that too. You know, and it's as simple as that, guys. So I'm more speaking on the basis of people who don't have proof or not yet. As far as if you don't, you could use testimonials of other people, you know, whether you got to share their post or something, or you get permission to use their proof. I know that in MCA Pro Tools, which we do provide, we have a website that shows the proof for you, but we'll talk about that later, guys. So the first things first, image, guys. So if you guys are taking notes on image, I'm not trying to talk you to death, but image, you know, you want to base it on your profile picture and your cover photo first, because that's the first things that people see. When you're making your post following the training on how to market MCA, when a lead sees your post and they're interested, before they message you, they're going to go scroll through your timeline and see what you're about, because, you know, they want to see if it's legit, whether they ask you or not. They're going to go do their research first on you, not on MCA, whatever. Most people don't really care if MCA is a scam or not. You know, they really just use that as an excuse because they just don't trust you, you know, honestly. So you have to, you know, show that you're trustworthy, show that you're legit. And that doesn't mean you have to show tons of proof. It just means that you have to look like a real legit person. So your cover photo just has to be something like classy as well. You know, we teach that in the training. And the things that you guys post, you know, it doesn't have to be like a million MCA posts. You know, I know that you probably think the more posts you get out there, the more you'll close sales, the more people you can get interested. But that isn't how it works. What it does is that makes you look desperate. You generally want to make like 1 to 5 regular or inspirational type posts for every like ad that you make. So write that down. You know, don't make every post about MCA. Write that down, guys. Because what it does, it makes you look desperate. Think about someone who's like broke, right? And they're trying to pay their rent. They're probably going to be trying to do anything possible to try to get any little buck they can to pay that rent, you know? And while that sounds like that you want to move like that, it doesn't look good from the standpoint of someone who's looking to join, because they're going to look at you like, okay, this person, you know, they're desperate. You know, they either MCA isn't real and they're just trying to scam people, or they're not making money, you know? So you don't want people to think like that. But if you make a few posts every now and then and you portray confidence in your posts, people are going to be like, you know, I want to be like this person. You know, they're doing good. You know, MCA looks pretty easy. I don't want to have to spam. You know, I don't want to have to make 1 million posts a day about it, because you don't have to. You just have to be effective with it. And I know it sounds easier said than done, but it really is that simple. 1 second, guys. I'm just going to look at something real quick. Just going to check the comments, make sure that you guys can still hear me and everything. Yeah, okay, so good. People are listening and everything. All right, guys. So yeah, basing on image, the reason why I've been talking about it for like the past 10 minutes is because it's important. And I'm just gonna go ahead and move to my room real quick. Just 1 sec, guys. Yeah, guys, so image is extremely important. It's the most important thing, actually. And, you know, you're probably saying, oh, how does having a good profile picture good for my image? Well, it's because if they see you, you know, smoking a blunt in your profile picture, or like a picture of like your daughter or something on your profile picture when you're making a post about making money, they're going to think that you're a fake profile. They're not even going to message you. So that's a lead you could have had, but, you know, now you didn't get them because of that. Or image could also mean the type of stuff that you're posting when you're promoting MCA. You know, you could use like a Google picture of money that looks fake, and it's obviously fake, and people are just gonna either hate on you, or they're just gonna keep scrolling. But if you have a higher quality picture, high definition, maybe even something with your face in it, if you get a chance, you know, if you have something more with more quality and a better picture, you know, obviously you're going to get more leads. You're going to get a better reaction, more engagement, you know, so that's why this image goes hand in hand with not only getting more leads, but closing more leads. And you guys are going to find that, you know, yes, it helps to get like 500 leads, you know, a day or whatever. And there's ways that you can do that, which we'll cover, but you don't need to get 500 leads a day just to get like 20, 30 sales. You know, 500 leads a day should be getting you like 100 to 150 sales. And I know that sounds crazy, especially for the people who have been in MCA for, you know, quite a while, and you might have never broke 20. But there's definitely ways that we've been doing, but you have to have good image. You know, so that's why these basics that I'm stressing to you guys are extremely important. And Javier, if you're there, bro, I don't know if you want to, you know, start guiding through what we're talking about here. But because I have tons of things I want to share with you guys. But I want to give Javier a chance to talk because, you know, he is full of knowledge. You know, this guy makes tons of money, extremely successful. You know, so definitely want you guys to hear from Javier. So I'm gonna give you the floor, bro.
All right, perfect. So yeah, you shared some really good tips, bro. That they should have taken notes and start, you know, applying it to right now as of today. But one thing that I really wanted to cover is setting up realistic goals, because I've been seeing this a lot lately, and especially like in the last month or so when I really started paying attention to everything. I've been seeing people who they set up unrealistic goals, and when they don't reach them, they get discouraged, want to quit, they want to stop doing MCA. So I kind of want to let you guys know that everyone starts somewhere, you know, and say you join today, right? You can't set up a goal that you're trying to make $10,000 your first month when you haven't even gone through the training, you know. And when you do that, what's going to happen is you're not going to, say you don't reach him, what's going to happen is you're not going to feel satisfied. You're not going to want to keep doing it. You know, one thing that I did when I first joined is I set up a goal. My first goal was to make enough money to pay my phone bill, right? That was my very first goal. And what happened is I actually focused on just that, just enough money to pay my phone bill. I ended up making 3 sales my first week, enough to pay my phone bill, you know. And then my second goal was enough to, you know, pay a few bills, right? A few bills. That's all I wanted, just a few bills. And then my second week, I made over $700 in commissions, you know. And then my third week, it was on like make enough money to pay my rent. I finally took it to a new level, you know, a higher standard. And what happened is I actually made enough money to pay my rent. You know, I focused on growing with baby steps. I didn't go from here to here, you know, from barely joining, having $12 in my bank account to wanting to make $10,000 my first week, my first month. Now, so I set up realistic goals, and then I grew with MCA realistically. You know, I hit my first 6-figure income actually at age 18. And one thing that I was also reading in the comments was, how do I get more leads? That's what people want to know. How do I get more leads? Now, this is a very good question. So if you apply what we actually teach in the free training, you'll get leads. And this is how I know you will, because I actually I was able to make over $50,000 in 1 year with that free training. Literally, these are facts, you know. And we actually have a paid training, you know, a paid training that teaches you how right now, you know, I make $20,000 to $40,000 a month with MCA. But obviously this training is really going to take you to a whole new level. And if you're new, what I want you to do is I want you to focus on that free training. I want you to get a few sales, this free training should easily be able to take you from anywhere from 5 to 10 sales a week, easily. Once you apply this free training, once you start seeing those results, what you should do is invest in yourself. All right, invest in yourself, invest in your business, and get this advanced training course that will just boom your MCA business. It'll take you from 5 to 10 sales to a whole new level, you know. And you know, CJ is an example of this. Him and his girl made how much in 1 week, CJ? With this?
All right, so collectively we made $38,000 in 1 week. Not 1 month, guys. 1 week using methods in our advanced training. You know, I'm not like trying to just stress that, but it's true. You know, and yeah, just like Javier before, using the methods in the free training, I was able to clear around $50,000 as well using the free methods. And, you know, exactly like what he said, you know, Rome wasn't built in a day. You're not going to get rich overnight. That is the truth of this. You know, when I first got in, I was just trying to do this until I could find a job. Like I didn't join MCA saying, oh, I'm going to become a rich entrepreneur. I'm going to become a six-figure earner. I was looking for a job, any job, McDonald's, anything.
You were just trying to get by.
Yeah, straight up. I was just trying to get a job, man.
That's crazy.
And I was like, okay, you know, in my free time, I'm going to push this because, you know, I have a daughter. You know, that's another thing I'm going to get to in 1 second about my daughter. But my first week, I was able to get 3 sales. I got paid for that. And everything, I got like $240 on my first paycheck. And then the very first full week after that, I was able to close 13 people just using the free methods in my second, like basically my first full week, but it was like my second week in MCA. So, you know, results are going to vary from person to person. But even if you don't make money for your first 3 months, that doesn't mean you should give up and get stumped, because you never know when one day it all finally starts making sense. And then all those people who saw you posting about this before, they finally see and realize like, okay, they've been consistent with this. This has to be real. You know, I need to get started because this is real, because he or she's been pushing this for 3 months. They've been posting about it for 3 months. You know, if something was fake, I would not spend 3 months on it, you know? And I actually have a friend who spent 3 months, you know, not making no money before I met him, of course, and everything. He was already successful when I met him, but he told me about this. 3 months, he didn't make no money. And now he makes like 240, 200, somewhere between like 240 to 280,000 a year with MCA, guys. And what I wanted to get to with this, about my daughter, is because it's very important, guys. I know it's kind of deviates a little bit off the topic, but it's important. You know, this is called your why, okay? And what I mean by that, you know, why is an obvious question. Why? Because I want to make money. But sometimes, you know, wanting to make money, you know, or wanting to be successful is not powerful enough. You know, what if you're having a bad day and everybody's saying scam? You know, the rent is due, and, you know, they're stressing you about bills, and your bank account is negative, and you just want to lay down in your bed because the world is stressful. The world is beating you up. You know, nothing seems to be working in MCA for that day, at least. You're not getting much leads. You got to have the strength, that inner strength, something more powerful than yourself to make you say, no, fuck that. Sorry for cussing. Screw that. I'm getting back on here, and I'm going to post, and I'm going to get it. I'm not going to sleep today until I get a sale. And for me, that purpose is my daughter. You know, that's first and foremost. My daughter, Maya, she's 3 years old. You know, I love her with everything in my heart. And also, I try to take it even deeper than that. My mom still works, okay? So I want to retire her, because growing up, my dad wasn't in my life. You know, he lived right down the street, but he wasn't in my life. You know, if I saw him, it was by coincidence. And even then, you know, he said hi, and that was it, you know? So I was like, okay, going back to my daughter, I want to be the best dad I could be, possibly, you know? So I would grind hard, even when I want to go to sleep, even when I want to go eat, even when I want to take a break. If I haven't got a sale yet that day, I'm not going to sleep until I get that sale. And, you know, I know this sounds cliche, guys, but once you really get in tune with your why, even if you don't have a kid, you know, everybody can find a why within themselves. If you've grown up to at least, you know, 18 years old, you can figure out a why, you know, whether it's family or illnesses or whatever, you know, you can come up with a why. So I definitely think that you guys should get in tune with your why if you want to reach the next level. You know, it's going to keep you from giving up, but it's also going to give you that energy, that strength to actually, the mental strength to actually become, you know, to make $10,000 in MCA, or even make $1,000 in a week, or even to make $100,000 in a year. Guys, I've already made over $120,000 this year in MCA, And there was some nights where I didn't go to sleep for 2-3 days straight. And then there were some times when I didn't work for 2-3 days straight. But it's because of the things that I did in the past to get to this level. So before I talk about it too much, I want to go ahead and give Javier the floor again. Sorry for taking over what you were saying, bro. Oh, you're on mute, bro. You're muted. Oh, are you good?
Yeah, there I go. My bad.
It's all good. It's all good, bro. I was getting deep for a second. I was like, let me save it. Let me save it.
One thing I really did want to cover though is people don't really realize how powerful the free training is. They want, these new people want to join. They join, right? And they want to get these fat checks right away. And they don't keep in mind that this free training works, but they're not applying it. And I know for a fact they're not applying it, because this is how I fed my family, guys, when I first joined, was with this free training. So I really want you guys to focus on this free training. And maybe you don't have the money to invest right now to buy our advanced course. That's fine. It's completely fine.
Mm-hmm.
Take your time with this free training. All right, learn it. Once you have the money, invest, and like I said, it'll be able to take your business to a whole new level. In this advanced course, guys, for those who are, for those members who are already making 5 to 10 sales a week, but you just want to boom your business, you want to take it to a whole new level, this is for you. This advanced course is for you. And this, me personally, my biggest month in MCA was like $40-something thousand in 1 month from this course. And I made a pretty high 6-figure income last year with this course, with everything you'll learn in this training. And then this year, I've already cleared 6 figures, obviously, but it's really about, once you're ready to buy it. We're not here to telling you, hey, go buy it right now. No, if you're new, you don't have money, you understand. We've been in your shoes. We've been in your shoes. I've been, at one point in my life, I had $12 in my bank account. So I know a lot of people right now don't have the money to buy this training. That's completely fine. But, I can't stress enough on how much value the free training has, how much resources that free training has, and how you can start duplicating and seeing results as soon as today if you apply. You have to remember, when we first joined, it was back in 2013, and our training had like 5 videos? It had like 5 videos. Yeah. It teaches you, it basically congratulate you, right? It teaches you how to set up your website, and then it said, good luck.
Basically, make posts on Facebook.
Pretty much what our training consisted of back in 2013. So, you guys have it easier. And I'm telling you, if I was able to make 6 figures with that training, well, obviously not with that training, but, I stayed focused, because with that training, I didn't really make anything. I figured it out on my own. And then basically on my own, I made my first few sales. Mm-hmm. But right now, what I'm trying to say is, don't give up. Don't even think about giving up just because you think that it's hard. We had it harder and we didn't give up. We had it harder.
Good.
And that's a fact. We did. And it's all about being patient, because not everyone grows overnight. You may see a few people here and there who barely join and then boom, they blow up, but it's rare. It's a rare thing that happens in life. And a lot of the times they don't blow up just because they blow up by luck. A lot of the times it's because they've been prepared. They've been prepared to blow up, but they haven't had that right vehicle to blow up with. And that's a fact. So you don't focus on them. Don't focus on these people who've blown up after joining, a few days after joining, a few weeks after joining. Focus on you. Focus on how you can get to the level to where you can eventually have financial freedom. And if you want to quit your boss, then make that happen. But you have to focus on you, and you have to focus on creating realistic goals that will take you there. And most importantly, focus on that free training, because it will get you results. You will be able to see commissions, money, sales. It might not be 100 sales a week, but it'll be able to get you enough to invest into this training to get there eventually. Don't rush it. The money's not going anywhere. There's enough money for everybody. Stop rushing the process, please. Just focus on growing little by little.
Yeah, definitely trust the process, like the Philadelphia 76ers. Nah, but
Trust it.
He made an extremely strong point, guys. You know, to trust the process, do not rush. You know, setting realistic goals was extremely important. You know, if you're new in MCA, this week is Monday. The pay period just started. What you need to do is write down in big letters, one whole piece of paper, one sale. Or say, you know, and then put your name. So me, I'm CJ Carter. CJ Carter, will get my first sale this week. You know, speak it into existence and make it a goal. Javier, I don't know if you remember, like back in the day when we used to, me, you, and Gerardo used to like race and compete to see who can get the most sales every week. I
Yeah.
used to write down with sticky notes all over my house, bro. Like the amount of sales, like I was going for 50 back then, you know, even though I obviously didn't get it. You know, I was getting like 20, 30, but I was working like I'm trying to get 50 sales. And then by default, you're gonna make money, but I wasn't focused on trying to make money. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna focus on getting 50 sales, you know. And in the beginning, I was like, okay, I want to get my first sale this week. So I worked hard. I focused on just getting that one sale. And it's crazy the momentum that you can build after you get your first sale. You know, the week after you get your first sale, the next week you need to be pushing for 3, 5, you know.
Exactly.
And then every week just scale up little by little, and you'll be surprised at how easy MCA becomes, you know, once you just focus on it a different way. Because when you start mixing in, like, you know, the problems in your life, like your bills or your rent and stuff, it makes it easy to get stressed and get like lose focus. Just focus on the task at hand. MCA is simple.
Yeah, you can
Get a sale,
never
you get $80. Simple as that.
never
Go
mix
ahead.
emotions. That's bad. Never mix emotions with business. That's the worst thing you can do.
Yes, yes. What he means is like, okay, you get emotional about it because you're not getting sales that day. You know, they're gonna come across slow days. Obviously, even we have slow days. So you can get emotional about it and be like, oh, you know, I'm having a bad day. You know, make a post about it. Well, people are gonna be like, oh, well, MCA must not work if they're all emotional. You know, oh, Gerardo's in. What's up?
Yardo, what's up? Is he?
Guys, I wanna introduce you guys to Gerardo. You know, he's finally in. Definitely gonna let you take the floor. I don't know if you want to wait a couple minutes. What's up, man? How are you doing?
Pretty good, pretty good. I had a little family emergency last night, so I went to bed really late, around 1, 2 p.m. But let's get it.
Yeah, definitely. Just
Uh,
picking you up what we're talking about, bro. We're talking about setting realistic goals. You know, if you're a new member, you know,
right.
you want to focus on getting that first sale, you know, and then scale up, you know, slowly, you know, don't rush the process. You know, if you focus on getting 5 sales in a week, and, you know, and then slowly go up and up from there, you know, just to catch you up on what we were talking about and everything. You want to have any input, bro?
Right, yeah, right. I can go ahead and say what I wanted to say. So, all right, guys. So, based on what CJ and Javier has been talking about, we want to give you a plan. We want to give you a real plan before you leave this hangout tonight. That way, this week, you know, you have your goals, and that's what you'll be working on. So, listen, if you want to have, you know, success with this company, you're gonna have to start somewhere. And, you know, obviously, we all start from the bottom. What CJ was saying about setting realistic goals is where, you know, we all have to start. So, you know, 5 goals, 5 sales in a week, it's a good goal. You know, that's where you have to start. And you're going to have to do that to build credibility. You have to understand that right now, if you're new, you have little to no credibility at all. People are going to want to see your success before they join you. You see, because the only way someone is going to join you is if they feel that you can help them. If you don't give them that feeling, they're not going to join you. Or what's going to happen is they're going to turn around and they're going to go join someone else who looks like they're doing a little bit better, who looks like they can help them achieve their goals, right? And it all comes down to building credibility. However, that's going to take some time, and it's going to take for you to show some proof. and that means that you have to get some sales. You got to get your sales going, and that's going to be tough. It's going to be tough in the beginning. It's not going to be real easy, but it's possible. So whenever you get your first sales, what you have to focus on is, documenting your whole journey. Okay, this is all about you. This is about you making your story. So you have to make sure you're making videos for your first deposit. Your very, very first paycheck is special. It's real special because that's the start of your journey. So you have to make sure you make a YouTube video for that, a Facebook video for that. Take pictures, screenshots of the deposit on your back office when they say, hey, you got paid $240. You got paid $160. You got paid $320. You got to take pictures of that, because that's going to cause for people on your timeline, if you're on Facebook, for example, to see, hey, this guy, he made some money. He's really making money, or she's really making money. Let me give it a chance. Let me give it a shot. And that's how you're going to get your momentum going. That's how you're going to get your sales going. You see, so you got to make sure you document everything about your business, and you got to be posting constant proof. That way people can be seeing your results over and over again, because what I've learned these past years is that people are not going to join you the very first day you send your link out. It can happen, it does happen, but the majority of the people join you after a week or two, or even a month. I've had some people that come after a few months and say, hey, I'm ready. And I'm like, okay, great, let's get started. You see, so you got to make sure you stay consistent. If they see that, you join and then after a week you stop posting about it, then guess what? They're going to be like, oh, I was right. It probably didn't work out for her. Or it didn't work out for him. You see what I mean? So you gotta document your journey, get going, build credibility, and go from there. So another thing I want to talk about is your image. Your image is very important, guys. The only thing you have to show for when you're online is your profile. That's it. That's the only thing that the person can see about you and decide whether they're going to join you or not. And some of you guys, your profiles, they're not up to standard if you want to become an online entrepreneur, because you are not all in. If you want to be successful online, you have to be all in. And what I mean by that is you can't be shy or scared of promoting your business on your profiles. You see, a lot of people, they say, oh, well, I want to make a new profile because I want to keep things separate. I mean, there's no time for that, guys. You don't see Grant Cardone, you don't see Ty Lopez saying, let me make a personal Facebook because I want to keep my business separate. I want to keep things separate. No, it's all, you got to be all in. There's no such thing as having two accounts, because that's, when you're an entrepreneur, you don't have time for that. You don't have time to be checking different accounts and let's see what my personal friends are doing and let's see what my business people are doing. You have to be all in. And, it's going to start by you cleaning up your profile. You can't be ordinary, because then people don't see you as a person that can help them. I'm referring to people who are sharing funny videos, funny pictures, sharing stuff that has nothing to do with business. Right. So it's, I don't have to tell you guys, go through my profile, go through CJ's profile, go through Javier's profile, look at the type of things we're posting. Everything that we do is tied somehow to, I'm sorry, guys. Everything we do is tied to business. Right. And, that leads to the next thing that I want to talk about, which is, regarding posting too much of our personal life. And I understand that some of us have children, and I know I currently don't have any children. Hopefully I plan to soon, but I understand that they mean the world to you, and they're special. But sometimes, I run into people who have their children as their profile picture or in their cover photos. And I'm like, man, I wouldn't be able to tell if this person's a kid or if he's an adult or if he's a business person, what's going on. And then, some people, those are the people that be like complaining in the group saying, hey, man, I've been in business for 6 months and 4 months and I haven't made any sales. And I'm like, well, man, I don't know if you're a kid or, you're a dog. Some people have pictures of their pets on their profile picture. So, you know, you got to be able to clean up your image, because like I said, that's the only thing you have to show for. That's the only thing people can see about you. And then if you have a picture of a dog and then you're telling them, hey, I want to help you make money, they're just gonna like, what are you talking about? Right? So that's what I mean about image. You have to clean up your profile before you even start promoting, because if you're already throwing your link out there, people are the first thing they're gonna do is click on your profile, and you know, they're like, nope, you know, this person can't help me. They're just gonna ignore you. Right? It's gonna you're working for nothing. You know, you're sharing your link, you're doing excessive work, but for what? You know, your profile's not even up to date. It's not up to standard, right? So that's what I wanted to say about image, guys. And the last thing I'm going to mention before I give it back to these guys, if you want to take your business to the next level, you're going to have to build capital. And that's why we are telling you and we're giving you a plan that you have to work extra hard your first month to be able to make those extra sales, those 5, 10 first sales, so you can build credibility. And at the same time, you start making some money. Because the real truth is, and how me, CJ, and Javier are making sales is by doing it in a method where it's paid advertisement. And what I mean by that is we're paying, for example, Facebook for ads, you know, and that, you know, that allows for us to be able to get more messages than just doing it the organic way, where, you know, everybody has a Facebook and you can message anyone. You know, the key is to have people come to you. That's the goal. You see, we're not after people. We're not chasing, hey, let me message this person, or let me message this person saying they're interested. No, the goal is to get people to come to you. That's how you're going to make the real sales, but it's going to cost you money. And if you're just starting now and you don't have the money, then you can't get to that point, right? So we actually have a course that we are teaching where we put together, me, Javier, and CJ, well, we've been working on for a whole year. You see, we spent thousands of dollars. We did hundreds of experiments trying to perfect this method just to be able to teach you guys how to do it, right? But it's not free. And that's what I'm saying. You know, it's important for you to get your sales up, get something going. And eventually you're going to get to that point where you'll be able to do it. You know, you'll be able to do it, and you'll be able to start bringing in 30, 40, 50 sales. We have girls in our team right now making 150 sales a week. 150 sales a week doing this method. You know, 100 sales a week, 80 sales a week. You know, I'm getting to a point, guys, where, you know, I go to my team's report, and there's people I don't even know popping up every week. They're popping up, making 50 sales. And I'm like, man, who's this guy? Who's this girl? So I'm just showing you what's possible. You can be that person. You know, with the training that we have now, the new training, the advanced formula, you know, it's possible for anyone to be able to come and, you know, have a huge week. And then, you know, that'll be the start of a new career, pretty much. That's when you'll say, you know what, I think I'm going to quit my job. I'm going to do this full time. Right. So that's definitely the goal, guys. So, hey, man, I want to appreciate you guys getting on this Hangout. And I hope you learned something today. CJ, Javier, do you guys want to add anything that I missed, maybe?
So yeah, I think you covered a lot of important topics, pretty good topics. So
there's a few things I Go ahead.
Yeah, anything you want to add?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna wait though. Go ahead, my bad.
No, I'm good.
Okay. All right. So, yeah, before Javier wraps it up, let me switch the camera to me real quick, guys. All right, guys. So, going off of everything that Javier, myself, and Gerardo have all brought up, this goes back to what I said in the very beginning of this Hangout. You know, MCA is super simple. It's basically 2 factors. You know, getting your leads and closing those leads. It's all a numbers game, guys. You know, at the end of the day, yes, you know, we are the way that we're getting these big checks and having these big weeks. And right now, what we're doing to get sales is paid advertising, because, you know, at the end of the day, you know, we could work constantly for hours and hours and hours to get our leads and have results. Yeah. But, you know, it just makes a lot more sense to pay for that advertising to be done for us. So then, you know, that already takes one element out of it, you know. So the course that we're referring to is seen on the page that you're looking at right now, It's the blue button. It's called the 6-figure formula.
Yo, CJ,
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
real quick, I think we should give him a little preview of everything.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. I was just gonna explain what it was. I was gonna let you give a preview. How about that?
Yeah, let's do it. So
All right. Yeah.
ready. I'll screen share.
All right, yeah, get it ready, and I'm just gonna break down everything. So yeah, we cover a course actually, for the people who are ready to make that move. We teach you basically how we're doing it, exactly how we're doing it, to get the leads coming to us using paid advertising. It's not like we're investing tons of money, but we are investing back into our business. That's rule number one of becoming successful in business. At some point you're gonna have to invest back into your business. And we also have MCA Pro Tools. This is for people of all walks of MCA, whether you're advanced already or you're a beginner. Basically it's like a MCA sales system to help you close the sales for you and everything. We're gonna go ahead and walk you through everything. Now I'm gonna go ahead and give the floor to Javier. Are you ready to screen share, bro?
Yep, I'm ready. I got it.
All right. All right, the screen's on you, bro.
All right, so check this out. You guys are probably obviously on the Hangout page. Just keep in mind that the links are just right here down below for both the MCA Pro Tools or the 6 Figures formula. But I want to give you guys a little preview of how the marketing system looks in the back end, what you get access to when you join, and why we even charge a price for it in the first place. Okay. And before anything, I want to cover why we charge a price for the marketing system. And the reason is, there's a lot of money that goes into building a system like this, from paying the programmers tens of thousands of dollars to set it up, from, all the marketing material on here, the camera crew that we had to pay anywhere from $1,000+ per day, plus any expenses that they charge from there, to record our professional marketing videos, from maintenance from our support team, etc. It's a pretty pricey tag that comes with a system like this. But basically, for a price for only $19.95 a month, you get a marketing system that basically does all the selling for you. It does all the follow-up for you. So it basically lets you enjoy life while you're still closing sales. Not only that, but it lets you close a higher amount of sales because you're going to have a more professional marketing video to use that you wouldn't have otherwise. And let me give you a little brief preview here. When you first join MCA Pro Tools, you'll get access to the home page with a little intro of us, and then you'll have all the training tabs on how to set up your MCA Pro Tools account. Not only that, but you'll be able to get access to all of our email follow-ups. That way you can start following up with all your MCA leads and start closing them on autopilot, making money while you sleep, while you travel, while you just enjoy life in general. You'll once you finish all the training on how to set up everything, you'll get access to the marketing tab, which will have all the links, all the marketing links. And I want to give you guys a little preview of how the funnels work and how they look. So first thing is first, we have our capture pages. Capture pages is what collects the emails, the data. That way you can follow up with your leads. Okay. Once they enter their email, depending on what funnel you use, it will redirect them to the landing page, the marketing video.
Hey, go ahead and enter an email on the opt-in page just to show them how it redirects, bro.
Perfect. Let me go ahead and do that. So, for example, let's type in johndoe12@gmail.com. Get instant access. It won't work for me because this is a test account.
Oh, okay, I got you. All right. Basically, whenever you click that show me more button, it redirects to that other page. You want to just go ahead to the landing page. So
yeah.
And what he's saying is, in order to get access to this landing page and get the info, they enter their email.
Correct. So they'll basically they have to enter, right? And as soon as they enter, it won't work for me because it's just a test account. I didn't even think about using my actual MCA Pro Tools account. But as soon as they enter their email, right? It'll take them to the actual, give them access to the information pretty much. And I'm gonna give you a little preview of our marketing video here.
Keep my business on the low.
Hey.
I'm just trying to get you out the friend zone. Cause you're not even better than the photo. I can't find your house, send me the info. Driving through the gated residential. Found out I was coming, send your friends home. Keep on trying to get your friends home.
So we have the lifestyle, and then we have the presentation. I'm just fast forward a little bit so you guys can see the presentation here. Ooh, I think I fast forward a little bit too much. There it goes. It's not the beginning, I just put it on a random spot.
Hey guys, my name is CJ.
And my name's Candace. And for the past 3 years, we've been doing
And then we got the
MCA
testimonials here so people know MCA is real.
Awesome experience. Just being able to stay at
I'm gonna
home.
fast forward a little bit more. There's quite a few testimonials here.
And here's my background.
After the testimonials, it goes back to, you know, continuing the presentation. By then, people are like, damn, you know, this is real. So it's a pretty high converting website, probably a lot better than a lot of people have right now. You know, a lot of people just use a Weebly website with like, you know, really outdated videos that just do not work. You know, so investing in the system is not only going to make you more sales, but it'll be able to, you know, create a follow-up system that closes sales in the long run. You know, while you sleep, you have these, you know, follow-ups that just send out automatically and keep following up with your leads until they join. So that's one of our funnels right there. You know, another funnel, the same video, but with the countdown timer. You know, it's the same capture page here.
Ooh, I really wanted to say something. I'm gonna wait.
My bad. Hold on.
No, it's all good. It's all good. It goes perfect with what you're talking about right now. I'm just so excited about it. That's all.
All good. So yeah, capture page, same capture page, except this one has a 4-minute countdown timer. Right? The button won't pop up until they watch at least 4 minutes of this video. So there's one.
Very effective.
And then our second funnel is it's a whole new video that we're dropping by tomorrow morning. So you'll have access to this video. It's a whole new video. It's nothing like this one. It's totally different. And you know, the key here is that we provide options. You know, and one more thing I want to show you guys is our follow-up page. You know, this is really important. That way you don't always show the same page to your leads. You know, and me personally, I use this page for my email follow-ups. So every time I follow up with my leads via email, I send them this page. And it's just a little follow-up with a little bit more testimonials.
Hey, what's up, everyone? My name is Javier Medina, and I'm CJ Carter. And we're doing this quick video just to...
You know, I just introduce short testimonials, a little bit more presentation, and the call to action, which is for them to join. So what were you going to say, CJ?
All right. So I got excited because, you know, you guys probably seen in our Facebooks, we've been posting really cool pictures and everything, in like video clips or whatever. Well, you know, we're actually all together because we're recording a new video. Like it's getting edited right now that you guys are going to have access to once you get the system. You know, it's going to be released in the coming months. We're also, maybe this week or next week, we're also releasing another one before that. And that one's going to be amazing. You know, so you're going to have tons of options, you guys. You know, the whole goal behind MCA Pro Tools is to help you guys create more sales, you know, because at the end of the day, the way the MCA's compensation plan, if you guys don't know how it works yet, is, you know, basically when your team is getting more sales, you are getting paid overrides for that, you know, so it pays for your team to be successful and everything, you guys. So hold on one second. There we go. So it pays for you guys to become more successful. It pays off for us on our end, you know, so we're not just helping you not only out of the kindness of our hearts, but also because, you know, it benefits us. I'm going to be real with you. It benefits us to help our team become more successful. That's why we don't charge an arm and a leg for MCA Pro Tools. We make it really cheap, you know. But I'm going to go ahead and give the floor back to you, Javier. You know, I just wanted to throw that in there real quick because I was excited about it.
Yep. And to be honest, guys, that monthly fee really just covers mainly, you know, maintenance and support. You know, we have a support team you got to pay to handle everyone's questions. And that's a fact right there. But, you know, these are our highest converting sales funnels right here. Okay. These two. And, you know, throughout the months, we'll be adding a few more. You know, our goal is to always add value and to have, you know, the best marketing system out there for MCA members to have. And not only that, but a marketing system that actually closes sales for you, because that's important, right? So here are all your marketing links. Also, like CJ was mentioning, we have our 6 figures formula, which is basically going to be a course that teaches you how, for those who really want to take their MCA business to a whole new level. And keep in mind, this is really for those people who have already been averaging a few sales here and there. That way they have the money to invest. You know, if you're a new member, I don't even want you to look into this. I want you to focus on the free training, get your results, and then come back. All right. But if you've been averaging a few sales, but you just want to take your business to a whole new level, this is the way to go. The 6 figures formula, remember. And the reason why I say this is because it's like Gerardo said, it's paid advertising. So buying the training is one thing, but you still have to have money to pay for the ads. You know what I mean? So this is why I say, if you don't have the money, focus on the free training. I'm just being real with you guys. And you have the links to get both right here. You just click right here, get 6 figure formula, and it takes you to the page. It won't let me right now because I'm logged in, but you just click on it and it'll let you. I'm going to see this one on the Get MCA Pro Tools. It's like our homepage, I believe.
Yeah. It's
yeah, not gonna let me.
So it takes him. It would take you to the homepage. But
let me log out real quick.
Okay.
That way, there it goes. So let's see, Get MCA Pro Tools. All right, it takes us to the homepage, right? And then you simply go to the very bottom. And you get instant access to MCA Pro Tools. There it goes. The fee, $19.95 a month. You check out, and you know the rest is pretty obvious and pretty easy. You fill out your information, and you are officially a member of MCA Pro Tools. And you know, getting this marketing system is only going to close more sales for you. It's only going to make your journey here with MCA so much easier. So, you know, it's something that you wait. How do I stop screen sharing? It's something that you need to get if you really want to take your MCA business to a whole new level. Unless you want to make your own video and spend thousands of dollars. You know, simple as that. Pretty much. Anything else you guys wanted to add?
Nah, that was pretty straightforward, bro. You know, just so basically, guys, I hope that you guys took a lot of notes and everything. We dropped basically like the things that we've learned along the way. I know it sounds pretty straightforward, but you know, it's the truth. We just shared with you guys things that we learned along the way. You know, you guys have it really easy. And if you think that, you know, with the training that you have right now, you know, oh, you know, MCA is hard, you should imagine how it would have been, you know, for us when we first started. We didn't have these kind of resources. We had to learn it all through trial and error. And that's why we teach it to you guys, you know, whether it's free or if you have to purchase it, you know. So I hope you guys took a lot of notes, and I want to thank you guys for tuning in. Hey, Gerardo, any closing words, bro?
No, you guys said it all. Again, guys, like I said, you know, your plan is already set. By the time this Hangout ends, you know, your plan this week should be to focus on 5 sales. You know, 5, 10 sales. That should be your goal. They're going to be tough to come by, I know that for me, I didn't make any money my first month, right? So I know it's pretty tough, and you're gonna have to hit the floor. I mean, there's no other way to say it. There's no sweet way. There's no magic formula for us to tell you this is how you're gonna get your first sales. It's gonna be tough. It's like CJ said, it's a numbers game. Right now, you have a number in your head, and you may be thinking that number is a lot. Like I had a person tell me a few days, man, I already talked to 10 people today, and no one's interested. And I'm like, 10? I'm telling them, multiply that by 10, and you'll get your first sale. So in other words, you have to talk to 100 people to get your first sale. And I'm being serious, but that's what it's gonna take. You see, we're not gonna tell you any lies. You're gonna have to get in front of 100 people before you get your first sale. And if you're not willing to do it, then might as well stop. But keep going. I mean, my advice is keep going, right? So, folks, that's your plan this week. Go hard. Everything. I'm talking about Facebook, Instagram. Contact friends. Send out your link, and before you send out your link, make sure it's ready. A lot of people, they don't have their websites ready. That's why right now we talk to you about MCA Pro Tools. You're gonna have a good option to have a good presentation going out, so people can see exactly how it works, and we do all the selling for you. Right. So before you go out there, make sure your profile is up to standard and it's good, and you have a good presentation, a good image, and have your website ready. Once you have those two things ready, you're ready to go. Hit the floor. And next week, are we having another hangout, guys? I believe.
Yes. I actually wanted to make a point about next week. So guys, basically next week, what we're gonna do with the hangout, we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna have a hangout. We're gonna try to do this every Monday, but the only way to have access to the link for this is basically if you're opted into our emails. So in order to do that, you go to the training website, or the link that maybe I could put it in the comments. I'll put it in the comments, or I'll post it in the group. But basically, you opt into our emails. It's also on the front page of the training, and then that is where you'll receive exclusive access to our hangouts and anything else that we decide to provide. We're going to make it exclusive only for people who opt in, because that shows us that you're serious and that you take your business seriously. We don't want to waste our time with just, someone who doesn't really care, so opting into the email shows us that you're serious. You want to take it to the next level, and we're going to invest our time into helping those people.
Sounds good.
So let's have a great week, guys. Let's do it. You have a great week. You have a lot of things you have to apply this week, and let's get you on those team sales. Even if it's only 2 sales this week, it's better than nothing. So
right. Definitely. All right, guys. Well, with that said, I just want to thank you guys for tuning in. We'll be seeing you guys next week. We'll be seeing you throughout the week in the group. So let's do this. Let's crush this. It's Monday. It's the beginning of the week. Let's go. All right, you guys, I'm going to end the broadcast now.